these words.
All right.
You said that your goal was...
My goal is to get into your pants.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
The Ali G. The first season of The Ali G Show, available on DVD in stores. Now here's Sacha Baron Cohen. He's known as The Ali G from The Ali G Show.
He's not The Ali.
The Ali G, yeah, that's his name.
The Ali G Show.
Yeah, but he's The Ali G.
No,
hey now.
Ali G.
What's happening, man? Good to see you.
He's thinner than I thought.
Thinner than you thought. That's right. TV ads, how many pounds?
About 50 in his case.
About 50 pounds to you. How you doing, man?
Yeah, very good. Thanks for having me on.
Big fan.
Thank you. Likewise.
Love it. Love it, man. Can't believe that's you.
Yeah, I'm looking at him
disappointing.
That's
no.
you?
I'm not disappointed. I'm just...
No, not at all.
He looks like Jerry Seinfeld.
The Andy Rooney stuff.
You're really disappointed.
The Andy Rooney thing is great. We just played it. Did you hear us playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So you get him there under the premise that...
It's a real interview.
Yeah, I can't really go much into how we do it because otherwise I won't be able to do it anymore.
Right.
That's it. Sorry. Shall I leave?
Can you leave now, please?
I could easily.
And how did this character come about? Like, how did it all come about that you wanted to do interviews as Ali G and then the gay guy and all that other stuff?
And that Arab sort of guy.
Yeah, how did it all come about?
I was on a cable TV show in England and I was doing kind of different characters.
Yeah.
Like a sketch show or something?
Yeah, basically like that. And then I was doing this, it was like an early form of Ali G.
Right.
And he was like this skateboarder character. And at one point I saw these skateboarders and I just kind of interacted with them.
Right.
And I thought they'd see through it immediately, and instead they were going, oh man, that's rubbish, look at your skateboarding, that's rubbish, man, look at him, he's so rubbish at skateboarding. And I looked at them and spoke in my normal voice, and I said, you know, I'm obviously joking, this is a character. And they were totally shocked, and I suddenly realised that people believed me in doing these silly voices.
You realize how humorless, like Andy Rooney is.
It's unreal.
Yeah. And he's a humorist. You know, it's so funny, but he's so serious. It's just, he just takes himself so seriously.
What do you think of when, you know, some people actually try to deal with you like you're real? They're afraid to call you on it.
I think, well, everyone on the show deals with me like I am real. And that's it. When I get into the room, the idea is to make them believe in like 30 seconds that they're with the biggest idiot in the world.
Now, there's a big article. Did you see the article in the paper about you today?
I had a little peek.
All right. So the premise is, and I'm not going to read the whole article, but it was kind of interesting and fascinating to me that people don't understand that you're not anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Jewish, number one.
The song, yeah.
Yeah. So we play this clip all the time on the show. You got up at a redneck bar.
That's right.
As like an Arab character or some Middle Eastern character.
What's the character's name?
He's actually from Kazakhstan, so it's like an old Soviet republic.
Right.
Right. Yeah. What's the character's name on it?
Borat.
Borat. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I know your show mostly from playing the clips here.
Yeah.
You know. So, and Borat gets up at a hillbilly bar.
That's right.
And sings this horrible song about Jews, which only points out the incredible amount of anti-Semitism still in this country. And now Jewish leaders are calling for your head. Which is
they're after the wrong people.
And my foreskin.
Yeah, but why aren't they after the guy in the bar who's sitting and singing along?
And the woman running around putting the horns on her.
Exactly.
Are you upset by the controversy, or does it just help you?
I don't know if it helps me. It doesn't really worry me. I mean, you're always going to have some curmudgeonly, guys who don't really get the joke and go, oh, it's about Jews.
But what do the rabbis, or I don't know, whoever these people are, what do they want you to do? Do they want HBO to throw you off the air? Is that what they're calling for?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Do you think HBO will cave or buckle in any way?
I hope not. I mean, I think it would be foolish if they did.
It's not TV, it's HBO.
Exactly. They're above that. They love anti-Semitism and HBO.
Did they call you into any kind of meeting and say, hey, Sacha, we love you, but, you got to cool out on the Jew stuff?
Well, there was actually a bit on the show that we didn't put out, which it wasn't really very funny, which was the reason we didn't do it, where I'm interviewing this guy in Texas.
Right.
On this ranch where it's basically like an exotic zoo, but instead of just looking at the animals, you can shoot them as well.
Right.
And this guy started talking about how in the past they used to hunt African people in Africa.
Right.
Oh.
And he was saying it as if it was a good idea, and then he starts saying, well, do you have any Jews in your country? And I go, yes, we have a Jews. And then he starts talking about how the final solution was such a great idea.
Oh,
wow. So why would
he said it in such a way like, you know, in Germany, the problem with the Jews was so bad, they had to create something called the final solution.
Right.
And he made it sound like such a reasonable thing. You know, they had to finally solve the Jewish problem.
Why wouldn't you air that, though?
That sounds funny to me. No.
I mean, that does sound funny. I mean, why? Seriously, is it because of the pressure? There's no way that's not funny.
Well, this is the difference. We aired that in England, actually, on the English.
Yeah.
But there were elements in HBO that thought that trivializing the Holocaust wasn't
trivial.
That's not trivial. He was trivial.
Yeah, to me, it's amazing to me that you know what this country's become in a lot of ways. We have to protect the stupid people.
Right.
Yeah.
We have to make sure that the idiots in this country who can't watch this redneck bar erupt into anti-Semitic songs, that we're worried they won't get the joke.
Right.
It's absurd. But let me play that clip.
Please, thank you.
All right, here we go. This is from the Ali G show. This is you getting up with one of your characters.
It's Borat singing.
Borat, the Middle Eastern dude.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, Kazakhstan. Who gets up on karaoke night or whatever it is and sings one of his songs to the hillbillies.
You like the song?
Very long, because Kazakhstan is big. Throw transport down the well. So my country can be free. So my country can be free. We must make travel easy. Then we have a big party. In my country there is problem. And that problem is the Jew. They take everybody's money. They never give it back.
So here you start singing about the Jews, and all of a sudden the hillbillies come to you, because they were kind of not into you at first. Yeah. And then all of a sudden when you start singing about the problem...
You get their attention.
And then there's a chick doing Jew horn things.
That's right.
And, I mean, they should play this every day.
And they start singing along.
Yeah, it was great. And then, wait, you'll hear. The crowd starts going nuts.
Throw the Jew down the well.
Yeah.
So my country can be free. So my country can be free. You must recognize his songs. Then we have a big party.
Come on.
If you see the Jew coming, you must be careful of his feet. You must grab him by his money. And I tell you what to do. Everybody, throw the Jew down the well.
Brilliant.
So my country can be free.
And all the broads are up dancing.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's happy now. We're throwing the Jew down the well.
What a great thing. I mean, it's unfriggin' believable.
They don't even know what he is, but they're behind him now.
Listen to him. So, when you do a bit like that and you're taping it, is your expectation that it's going to go like that, or is it your expectation you might get crap thrown at you? You don't know.
Yeah, I thought it could have gone either way, and it was quite a dodgy-looking bar, and we thought, you know, we thought it can always go violent, it can go either way, or they can join in, or...
You've had a surprisingly little bit of violence toward you, though, even though, I mean, you really, yank people's chain. I mean... You would think that maybe the rednecks would have gotten up and thrown stuff at you.
Yeah.
But
oddly, if they were Jewish rednecks, yeah.
Yeah, so when it started working out for you, and you realize, do you realize right there you've hit comedy gold?
Yeah. You're in character, but you think, all right, this is great.
Did you get incredibly nervous that they weren't getting this on tape? Like, I'm obsessed that they might screw it up.
Yeah, you might stop singing and say, are the cameras on? And say, oh, the cameras on.
Have you ever done a great bit and the cameras do screw up and you don't get your shots?
Yeah, very early on, the first time when I started doing this kind of stuff, I had a new cameraman on.
Right.
And I said, listen, when they tell you to switch...